Because we're all going on a European tour, a European tour, a European tour. Hello, viewers. Welcome back. I'm excited. Can you tell? For those looking forward to the game against Manchester United today, you're going to be disappointed because what we're going to do right now is the draw for the Europa League, and then our first game this season is going to be our Europa. Well, the first game in this episode is going to be our Europa League first game. I have no idea what's going to happen in this episode. I'm excited. Lots of variety there in our regions. I mean, something's happened. Before we get to the draw, though, a little bit of an update. I mentioned it last episode, but it's finally happened. Some exits have happened. Oplisa's left, Rodisa's left, and Casemiro has left. It should have all rhymed. But no, £23 million brought in for three players that were really surplus to requirements. Not too bad at all. And in between last episode and this, we played Stoke, beat them 2-1. Obanek getting 3 goals for him so far this season. Rocking it. Okay, then if we continue forward, Norwich keep bidding for Robbie Edmund. Of course, the championship window not over yet. Speaking of Norwich, actually, we play them in the Cup. You might remember back in the day, bit of a kryptonite of ours. So we'll see if we can beat them in the Cup competition. Hopefully we can. You can see there, though, 27th. It's coming up. It's the morning of now as we get towards this Europa Cup stage draw. I haven't got the real name fixed. It's confusing to me. So this episode will be split up a little bit. I don't know when our first game will be. I assume after the international break. So there'll be the draw, slight pause, and then we'll be back for the games later on. Draw, the tension. Can you feel it? Oh, it's palpable. The best thing is, I've not really followed Europe too much, so I don't know what teams are doing. Okay then, we're at the 3rd seed for the draw. We'll take that. Okay then, top seeds, best sides in the draw then are Chelsea, obviously, who we can't play, Stuttgart, Inter, Benfica, Lazio, Monaco, Sevilla, Bordeaux are in there, Ajax and Napoli. Bordeaux a little bit of a surprise, I dare say. In the second pot, we've got Villarreal, Olympiacos, Galatasaray, STVV, who are a very good Belgian side, Krasnodar are there, Zenit, Madeira are up there, Wolves are in it as well as Başakşehir, probably not said correctly, and Basel, the Partizan Belgrade and Hoffenheim are there too. In our little pot then, Copenhagen, Lille, Wolfsburg, Rangers, Legia Warsaw, Spartak Moscow, Rapid Vienna, Bucharest, I think that is, Thames, Brøndby, Trekking and Lys, again another Belgian side. And in the bottom one, a couple of interesting names there. Derry City is the standout, as well as Hamilton from Scotland. Okay, some interesting names. Right, we're going to go through the first 2 pots pretty quickly and establish who we can and can't get. So this is the first time I've got to do this, so I'm very, as you can tell, very excited about what could occur. Now, Napoli, that's a group I don't really want. Quite a good, tricky group, and we're not in it. The only ones we can avoid then so far are Chelsea and Wolves. So we avoid Galatasaray and we avoid Benfica, which I think Benfica are probably one of the better sides, so we're quite happy about that as we continue forward. Oh, boys. Oh, my dearie me. Okay. Monaco and Hoffenheim. Now, Monaco is going to be a right challenge. Yardim is their manager. I think he's their manager in real life, is he not? Or he was at some point. The talent in their side is spicy. And Hoffenheim have Jimmy Wernergren, who I mentioned last episode. We almost went for the Swedish guy, so now we're going to play against him as if fate would have it. Okay, fascinating. All right, we'll go through a little more, and I think for this last one, you probably want one of the weaker sides, although I wouldn't mind Derry City being thrown in there if you wouldn't mind, and boom, and it's Ludogorets, again, a tough side, one of the best, I think probably the best team in Bulgaria, actually, as we go through the rest of the draw. Is there anything interesting happening there? A few bits and pieces. Derry will play Ajax, which I quite like. Krasnodar in there as well. Some tough groups there, though. STVV, Wolfsburg and Napoli isn't too easy. Who did Chelsea end up with? So Chelsea have got Galatasaray and Academica from Portugal, so they've got some tricky ties too. But yeah, Ludogorets are tough. They've got some, I mean, they're actually, okay, well, maybe they're not so tough. There was a point in this save where Ludogorets had some really great young players that aren't there anymore. All right then, and our opening fixture, as we continue past the group stage, who will be our first European game, the game that we're going to showcase next? Okay then, that game will be against Ludogorets. Okay, fascinating. So it'll be Ludogorets, and then Burnley will follow that one, so a Premier League game as well. Manchester United and Huddersfield in between. I'll of course let you know how we get on, but I want to do the draw for your eyes, and there we go then. Some interesting ties in there, Monaco especially, big time. So then, gang, hello, welcome back to, I was going to say welcome back to the episode. You may have noticed, it's actually a different day entirely. Recorded the draw last night, decided I'll do the rest of the video today. I've had a haircut since then, so continuity's out the window. But he's a good little left back, so we'll keep him in there. Since we last met then, it's not gone brilliantly. Manchester United hammered us 4-1 and a 1-1 draw against Huddersfield, which, I'll be honest, probably should have won it. And Mikulian missed another penalty. It's not on penalties anymore, so we can all relax. So team-wise, going into this game against Ludogorets, away at Ludogorets, our first Europa League match of the series. I'm excited. Our opening Europa League game. Here we go then. Ortiz will be in goal for this one. Actually, no. Calvo's coming in. Calvo's going to play, of course, a new signing for us. I think he looks bloody marvellous. He'll be in goal then. Frank as libero, of course. Eriksen and Signe just in front. We've got Van den Bosch one side, Miquelino the other. Haludum and Jimenez in the centre. Herzog, Ferreira and Ben Hur. We're going full strength for our first game in Europe. Full strength. Fitness-wise, we're looking pretty good. And we've got lots of options on the bench if needs be. Let's get it. Thorbendorfer, at some point, we'll see him. We'll see how he gets on. Thorbendorfer. Love it. Okay, of course, this is one of those must-win Europa League games. If we're to progress in this competition and eventually, obviously try and best Monaco at some point, this is where things have to start well. Okay, then, here we go. Oh, it's nice to have the groups. It shows you all the groups. That's curious. Over on that side, and you can see there then, Monaco and Hoffenheim, they're facing off against each other, and we are playing Ludogorets, the team that, in theory, we should definitely be beating as the first highlight comes our way. How will they deal with libero Frank at the back as Van den Bosch makes it to the byline, back to Miquelino. Oh, it's got in. Not very well. It's an own goal. 1-0 Thames. The perfect start, you might say. They've got a very green stadium, Ludogorets. They've got green everywhere. Blimey. I mean, they've done well with it, if I'm honest, but it's just very green. Another chance for us, maybe. Miquelino on this right-hand side. Gets the ball into the middle. Ben Hur knocks it down for Ferreira, who puts it in the back of the net. 20 minutes gone. And so far, Thames looking very good. Nicely worked, this one. Miquelino combining with Haludum, gets it back from him, and then sort of stops, then just decides to run. And the ball in is decent too. Nicely well worked. Down to Ferreira. I mean, the confidence from Ben Hur to knock it down in that close vicinity is very impressive. And this could be a repeat performance. Haludum goes this time into Jimenez, and Herzog has been found, but the ball is cleared and out as far as Van den Bosch, who is running the wrong way. He's decided, oh yes, correct, I'm going the wrong way, and plays it across to Miquelino. Ferreira's there, could be 3-0 Thames here. Ben Hur, oh, it should have been. A lot of people suggesting that quarterfinals seems quite likely. Quarterfinals, semi-finals, from what I gathered from people's reactions. As Jordan on that side, ball played in, and I'd love to see that. Calvo, first thing we see from him is a claim in the middle. There will be a weekend upload this weekend, folks, so keep an eye out for Thames over the weekend. I know it's not traditional, but there's no proper football in terms of Premier League as we go through and up, so there'll be a Thames episode. Keep an eye out, 5 PM, Saturday or Sunday, one of them. And then next week is double upload heaven, I think. But 3-0 to the good, another goal for Thames. Ben Hur heads it down. I mean, is that as good as I think it was? Watch him do it again. Oh my dearie, we're changing the view. Let's go behind the goal for this, as it's a little bit slow, but head, and then, oh my god, that was absolutely sensational. Ludogorets coming forward, first thing we've seen from them, but, well, that's been cut out in our Thames on another potential breakaway, as Van den Bosch has got a lot of space to run into, it feels like, and he does so. Ball into the middle could be deadly. Ferreira front post, back to Herzog. The combination play we've seen so far is on another level. 4 shots on target, 4 goals, half an hour gone. Dear oh dear. If you're a Premier League side right now, you're fearful of our European form. If you're a Premier League side right now, though, you are looking forward to playing us in the Premier League because we're not as good there, it seems. I mean, my word. 4-0 at half-time, away from home in Europe. It's not a bad way to introduce yourself to the world stage, is it? I'm saying that. We're away in Bulgaria. Not exactly the world stage. I'm very pleased with the performance. Keep it going, lads. Everyone's loving it. I mean, we could definitely make some changes as well. Our first 11 have got this job done. And a clean sheet so far, which I think we can all get behind. But I think we might see Banner at some point, as well as Dorfer and maybe Obranic, which I know that's how you say it, but we've gone with Obranic. We've messed it up. So we just have to learn to live with our mistakes from now on, as it could be 5, by the way. Miquelino to the byline. Herzog's there. It's 5. I mean, this is getting outrageous. Herzog with another. Has he got 2 in this game or just the 1? Okay, so far we've got Herzog and Ferreira both with 2. Annoyingly, I want to take one of them off. If one of them can just complete a hat-trick, that would be perfect. All right, Ben Hur hasn't scored in the game, so Obranic is coming on. I'm saying it wrong. I've been saying it wrong all series. It's too late. I've made this bet. I'm going to bloody lie in it. And Jimenez is going to come off for Banner as well. Not Banana, as we've established. Ludogorets play a ball in. I mean, that's the best they've done. All right, there's 25 minutes left to go. That has got to be a couple more goals. This could be 7 if we keep up at current pace. And Obranic's on it. He plays it to Ferreira, who's out from distance. Oh, it's gone in. I think it deflected in. Has it been given us an own goal? It hasn't. I'm pretty sure it was deflected in. If it wasn't deflected in, the bend he's got on that is quite something. We're at the perfect angle as well. I've changed this behind camera angle. Oh, it's a back heel. Oh my god, I love that. Shot comes in, deflects off the chest of that defender. I feel for him. He's devastated. But 3 goals for Ferreira, 6 for Thames. A display of epic proportions. All right, now Ferreira's done that. We'll get him off. We'll bring on Thorbendorfer. Can he do the business? If they score after bringing on Thorbendorfer, I'm going to be most, upset with the freight. Oh dear. How have they scored? That's mind-blowing. Okay, well, I mean, they've thrown it in, and then we've decided not to mark that guy. I mean, it's a great finish. We'll give him it. Annoying that it's happened to me, but a good finish. Thorben Dorfler's picked up a knock. Oh, it's gone from bad to worse for him. Corner played in, and it's cleared back out to Miquelino. If you can find an option in the middle, he can. Dorfer's there, and he's not scored, and it's in the goal, though. Herzog's got another. Double hat-trick this is now. Lovely. You saw the ball was knocked back out to Miquelino, and then what happens in the middle is nothing short of a mischief. It was played in, if the camera could keep up, and then, Dorfer there. Oh, the goalkeeper's had a right mano. Not great from him, but 7-1 is quite impressive. If this doesn't make the back pages of the papers, then I don't know what will. As, 7-1 winners. Not a bad start, is it? Passionately say, good win, boys, well done. They love it. Didn't get a clean sheet, though. That has annoyed me a little bit. We now play Burnley, who currently sit 20th in the division, so it could be back-to-back 7-1s here. Away at Burnley, though, after a tough European trip in Bulgaria. Well, let's not count our chickens. Because we don't have any chickens. As Dorfer's out for a few days with a bruised shin. Welcome to the team. Real Madrid linked with Ben Hur after a scouting mission. Oh, all right, Tom Cruise. Right, part of European football is resting the boys. They're going to be a little tired after that, and the travelling, of course, as well. We were stuck at customs for ages. I don't want to talk about what Jimenez had in his bag, but we'll just leave that there. Okay, then. Welcome. We're second game, Burnley. I've previewed it already. Let's get into it, then. Team-wise, I'm going to change absolutely nothing. How can I possibly change a side that have just won 7-1? I can't. So they're going to play exactly the same formation. Calvo's going to keep his place. Apart from that one goal conceded, looked pretty good. Didn't have anything to do, but looked pretty good. And if you get any free kicks, he may well be on them. 6'6" of Argentinian beast. I love it. And he's got sort of Pac-Man falling down a hill as his graph thing, which is fascinating. All right, they're playing a 4-2-3-1 system. We've seen it before. Who's their danger man? Scott Smith with 12 finishing. We'll probably get 3 today. When was the last time he scored? Oh, he's got a stellar record, viewers. Just let's bear that in mind as he scores a hat-trick here. Don't even think about it. We're favourites. Get out there and do the business. Hopefully we can keep the momentum going from the last game. That's what's important. Because all too often, my first seasons in European and league competition, my league form suffers horrifically. So let's hope that doesn't happen today, as the Thames boys prove they're made of certain stuff. I wonder if you can fly straight from Bulgaria to Burnley. Probably not. If you did a coach journey, that's madness. As they've actually got a chance early on here, as we just about deal with it. The clearance not the best though. They've got a player with a there's Smith. There's that goal machine. Like what is going on? Let me check it again. In the last, how many years is this? In the last 4 seasons, he's got 1 goal and played very little. Thames turned up after a trip to Bulgaria, and Scott Smith's a god. I mean, I pointed out beforehand thinking, well, let's hopefully jinx this and I won't score. But no. A chance is produced. I don't even know where to begin. Fisher lays it off. A back heel comes in, and then that finish there, a 30-goal season, man. That Smith. Oh, bollocks to this. Can't even speak properly. I'm all off. If he scores, I've called a hat trick. If he scores again, I might have to leave. Ben Hur though, we're looking to get straight back into this game as he gives it away. I mean, Ben Hur, Scott Smith, not much between them. So I mean, one's a deadly world-class striker, and Ben Hur plays for me. They're working this. Burnley are playing superbly well. Ericsson is there though to stop that. And are we going to be able to find a ball in behind? Ben Hur was lurking there looking for it. Frere, Ben Hur still kind of on the last man, but he's got a runner. Herzog's there. Jimenez. I mean, we're working this quite nicely, but it's got to come into the centre eventually. It does. Herzog misses that. How was he? Oh, dear. 20 minutes gone. Oh, free kick Burnley. I mean, dealt with. Now the counter-attack, it was at this point, for 30 seconds, I just stopped recording. You'll see what occurs. Run, okay, great ball to Ben Hur. I'll tell you what, great first touch too, and the finish, Ben Hur. So at this point, 1-1. Not anymore. Smith bags one, smashes it in, and again, whatever. Well, I've never done that before. I managed to stop recording, just sort of, without any 18 minutes in, I stopped recording. There's been 2 goals since then. Tune in for this one here. I mean, welcome back. Ben Hur scored, levelled things up, but you'll never guess who scored again. Oh yeah, you got it spot on. Ball played forward. Burnley on the attack, and there's Scott Smith with a volley past the. That's as many goals as he's scored in the last 4 seasons. On for the hat trick. I called it, didn't I? I bloody called it. Oh, not straight away. At least save it for a late winner or something. Jimenez is bursting in there. I mean, Jimenez is doing everything. Ball towards Ben Hur. I'm sorry that you missed 10 minutes of this. I don't know what happened. Ben Hur, ball in. Herzog. Oh, he's done it again. Don't know if the first time he did that was in the video, because I noticed I wasn't recording. It was a nightmare. Corner, free kick even to them. Out to Williams. O'Connor, this is dangerous. Burnley are looking like the best team in the league. 20th, bear in mind, by the way. Just keep that firmly in mind. Lost every single game so far this season. season, and then Thames rock up, and they think, oh yeah, we're quality opposition. No, you're not. Ferreira to Ben-Hur. He's been run off it. Williams is, he's got a booking. We know where this is going, viewers. Get off. He's off. Second yellow card. You can't do that to Ben-Hur, mate. He's gone. And they're down to 10 as we've got a throw in just before half-time. Are we going to be able to find a breakthrough? Jimenez again. I mean, Halidum's there. Where's he going? Oh, my God. Oh, I thought that was in. I thought it was in. All right, they're down to 10. We're away from home. We've had a long trip. This is why you rotate, isn't it? Yes. This is why you bought all those other players, Ben. But no, you just persevere, mate. I mean, forget why you've done things. Okay, not great from us so far, it must be said. I certainly say, come on, lads, show a bit of desire. That's what they need. More desire. All right, we've got options on the bench. Obrinic there. Obrinic, I'm not doing this. Obrinic, I've ruined it. I'm going with it. I mean, Dorf could come on. I guess we give it another sort of 10 minutes and see how we get on. We're going to retain possession slightly more just because they've got less players now. Our ability to keep the ball should be enhanced because of that. I want to try and work them to the bone, and then late doors, we nab a couple. And then Smith scores a hat-trick to complete the win. All right, nearly an hour gone. And again, there's not been too much change in proceedings. Oh, no, sorry, highlight. Let's see this before we make any sort of change. I'm thinking Thorbendorfer's going to come on for Herzog, but is that going to change around right now? Miquelino into the area. Herzog, I mean, get off. That's 3 now. Dorfer on, Herzog off. Pathetic display from him. Come on now. This is. Let's stop messing about. 20 minutes to go. More changes needed. Halidum's not having the greatest of games, so let's bring on a world-class midfielder in Bana. This is one of those highlights where the change has been made. I don't know why we have to watch it. I don't even get to skip this. This is just, oh yeah, watch this nearly chance as it's played in. I feel like a twat. This episode has been bizarre. I started yesterday, I came today, I then stopped the recording halfway through an actual match. We've won 7-1. They've had a player sent off, and a player that never scores has scored a couple. We then have a highlight, which traditionally ends in it just going out of play and no one knows what's going on, and we actually score from it. So the last 15 minutes here, who knows what's about to occur. I feel on it. Chance, here we go. Miquelino to Ben-Hur. Ball in. Go on. Dorfer. Oh, it's fantastic. It's 3-2. We've done it. Dorfer scored. The man that came on in Bulgaria and did nothing. He put him on the Turf Moor pitch and he's unbelievable. I mean, Ben-Hur, there he is. Look, the ball to the back post is sublime and the camera can't keep up. It was such a good delivery. All right, 15 minutes to go. We're going to keep applying the pressure. They're down to 10. Retain possession. You see, it's tight. They're knackered now. This is over. We're going to score at least 5 here as we go back to Insigne. Keep it calm. Keep it composed. What a ball out from centre-back. Miquelino, ball in. Van den Bosch, he's missed it. And a win here, by the way, back into 6th position. It's very tight at the top at the moment. Loads of teams close together. We just got to make sure we come out of this with a win against Burnley, remember. As Ferreira into Bana. I can't get used to it. And we go close again. Bana. I just want to say banana. It's one of my favourite fruits. Corner to be played in. 79 gone. Dorfer delivers. And it's cleared. He gets back on that, does he? No. Fisher beats him to it. And, Van den Bosch is there to claim a poor clearance. Jimenez, it's not great, is it? Smith's there, though, the dangerous. I can't believe he scored 2. Van den Bosch to Ben-Hur, though, and there's 3 options in the middle. He finds Dorfer, who scores again. I absolutely love this system. Again, if you've tried this system in your saves, either let me know in the comment section or in the Discord. Let me know over there. Equally, tweet me at Dr. Benji. Let me know, how have you done with this system? It is still available on the Steam Workshop. The Libero loving. That's right. As Ben-Hur plays it into Dorfer. It's, so many goals. A few people have sent in some of their problems with it. A lot of it is that if they don't have a libero, it just doesn't work. So get yourself a libero or a deep line playmaker. Someone like Ruben Neves could do it. To give you an example, you could retrain him as libero. I did it once, so I know it's possible. And there we are then, Thames 4, Burnley 2, in an all-action game, viewers, in which you missed 2 of the goals because I'm an idiot. Do you want to see the Ben-Hur goal you missed? Sure, why not? They have a chance here. Calvo, the breakaway. I'm shouting at Miquelino. I'm going, that's not Miquelino. I'm shouting at Miquelino to run down the line and put a delivery in. Instead, picks out the perfect pass into Ben-Hur. The finish is sublime. Game over. Actually, that made it 1-1. So not game over at all. Okay then, that is going to wrap things up for today's episode. When shall we meet next this weekend? Let's have a look. Actually, I think we talked about this very briefly at one point. But next time then, Monaco and either West Brom or West Ham. We'll see how we're doing this season. Some interesting games in between that. But yeah, Monaco and West Brom. Alternatively, Arsenal-Monaco. That might make more sense. I guess we'll see. Join me for it, though. If you enjoyed today's video, do drop a like. It's been a bit all over the place, but I've enjoyed it. And if you have too, as I say, drop that like, subscribe for more, and we love with care if it's mentioned until next time. I'll see you again very, very soon. Goodbye. What's that? I don't know. I've had a haircut.